My people, the update has just arrived, and I don't say this lightly. It has been one of the craziest update release days of my life. We got nuts bugs, crazy storylines, drama, changes that people hated, but then were reverted. It's a dang movie this morning, guys, and we're gonna go over everything. Now, before we get into anything, a quick word from our sponsor here today. Do you know what ticks me off more than anything? Lag, which today's video sponsor, Exit Lag Mobile, is the perfect solution for that issue. Literally, with a push of a button, your gameplay will always be free from lag. And what's even more crazy is they offer this optimization to your gameplay across over 1,000 different servers around the world. And not only that, for more than 800 mobile games and apps that I'm sure you guys have heard of, much like Brawl Stars, Call of Duty Mobile, Wild Rift, and the list goes on and on. Honestly, one of my favorite things about Exit Lag is the in-depth detail that you get after a gameplay session. At the end, once you end your session through the app, you can see details much like your highest ping throughout the session, your play time during the session, and much more. So of course, make sure to sign up for Exit Lag Mobile here today. And the best part is you can get a discount of 15% by using my code RAY at checkout. Make sure to scan the QR code up on your screen or click the link in the description down below for more details. And once again, a huge thank you to Exit Lag. All right, so starting things off here with one of the most chaotic, like 24 to 48 hours in Brawl Stars history, I would say. To catch you guys up to speed until we get into the more present day stuff, the update, bugs, and all that craziness, the first bit of contention that we're about to hop into is the Brawl Stars dev team ended up coming to a decision to end the Mastery event one day early. Literally, the reasoning was because the Mastery event was too OP. People were able to get so many resources too fast that it could have damaged the economy. Yeah, I think I remember seeing this tweet. Kairos literally said, I just played Solo Showdown for 25 minutes and earned 6k coins. LOL. Now, obviously, this would be met with a little bit of pushback, seeing that it's ending a bit early. People trying to get as much resources as they can before Masteries are going to go away. And because of that pushback, literally a little bit later, the next tweet that they sent out, they said, all right, F it. The 1000 Masteries event will end at its original intended time. Some fun drama, but they reverted it, right? And I believe they would have only did one day. I don't even know why they wanted to do it like 24 hours later. I'm not sure. Now that we got that out of the way, getting straight away into update day. Present day, the update has dropped and things are going pretty dang crazy for a few things. First things first, another bit of drama that ended up happening and popping up before the update even dropped was, of course, the Bull rework, which in my opinion, when I first watched it, I knew some people out there would be a little bit hurt by it, seeing that it's such a significant change. I was seeing stuff like this, for example, from Ash out here on Twitter saying, oh no, I think Bull will need another rework, being hard countered with hypercharge by Tara Shadows. And you guys know at this point in this game, there's so many spawnables to the point where if someone were to select Bull in ranked, they would 100% choose Tara or something like that to hard counter him, right? And let alone the other spawnables like Anita Bear or something like that. It just doesn't make sense. On top of that, I was also seeing posts like this also from Ash, pointing out that he's going to be good 1v1, but his X factor of going up against more than one individual is just completely gone with this type of change, which is crazy. But thankfully, it looks like they ended up listening to the community yet again. Bull Super now pierces, which is so beautiful, bro. So beautiful. Thank goodness they reverted it. Now, it just shows now for two different occurrences here recently that the Brawl Stars dev team really listens to us. This change was reverted within a span of 4 days or whatever when we first got that Brawl talk, right? So the dev team is constantly taking our feedback in, which is pretty cool. Yeah, I saw this morning as well. Even though it's fixed now, it still produced quite a bit of funny memes, okay? In tough times, in my opinion, people make the most funniest of posts, okay? The Bull rework, the brawler, a very muscular man with a lot of HP and damage. Also a bulldozer, counter, tiny ass spider. Dude, so freaking insane. thankfully, the Brawl Stars dev team listens to the community. That's one thing in particular that I want to say about the Brawl Stars dev team. They have shown time and time again that they are a very listening, community-first type of game, which is amazing. It really makes you feel good as like someone playing the game where you're kind of heard, you know? There's a lot of game developing studios out there that don't necessarily use that as like an important focal point in their development. So gotta love that for Brawl Stars. But with that aside, moving along, I've been seeing a lot of posts about the auto collection for the Trophy Road and just the auto collection in general with this update. Now this one is touching on a grievance that I've been seen popping up a few times now, but just in general with the auto collection, I feel like there's been a lot of things that people have grievances with. It just kind of hurts knowing that the auto collection collected it all and not necessarily bringing it to like your inbox. I know that's kind of asking a lot, especially seeing screenshots of people getting like insane amount of credits, right? Like 20,000 or something like that. It's definitely going to be rough for the economy if you are able to do that. Like waiting for a few new brawlers to be released after a couple updates, or maybe like 4 or 5, and then bam, collect that 20,000 credits and you got all 4 for free. You know what I mean? You got to look at it logistically. But I got to say, I think, yes, that being the issue, it's just the fame mechanic in general, right? I've been seeing a lot of posts really hurt by seeing the screenshot of so many credits and then they click one button and it's all just pushed into fame. It's kind of like what we come to understand with this update, what we are kind of heading into, but it just hurts. Like it's okay, like it still hurts, you know. But with that aside, moving on to this issue that I've been seeing sparked up specifically by this guy and a few others. But as you can see here, there was multiple mythic and legendary star drops on the old Trophy Road and we didn't get to auto claim a single one. And I honestly had to take a double take at this and like continue looking into a few different posts because like the screenshot that they sent over, it doesn't look like they made it to that, but they're just kind of like showing an example of like there are other rewards on the Trophy Road, right? I don't think they were actually showing that as like proof that they made it that far. But if that's the case, that's kind of scary if you ask me, much like you guys have grown accustomed to with like Brawl Pass auto collections. Whenever a Brawl Pass is auto collected, you see the full display of all the rewards that were claimed. And if you had unclaimed star drops on there, it would show you how many. And then once you'd hit the X button, all your resources would be claimed and then you're prompted to the star drop opening, right? And another example that I saw just a little bit ago can be seen here. In this one, it is like very obvious there were some star drops in the mix. You know what I'm saying? Did Supercell just steal our safe star drops from the Trophy Road auto collection scam? This guy has way more resources that were saved on the Trophy Road compared to the other guy, right? We're talking close to 200,000 coins, 30,000 power points, and over 20,000 credits. Crazy seeing that auto claimed, but 100% there were definitely star drops to be claimed there. So you could assume like everyone's auto collection would look different, much like maybe this guy would get like a hypercharge, maybe a few skins, but it seems like the auto collection took like the actual like value of like the legendary star drop and just like converted it into power points, coins, and credits, which I don't think was the right call. And especially just being like forward with that being the thing that would happen, I would have like claimed all my star drops and stuff like that really quick, you know, because you can get some good stuff like hypercharges and stuff, dude. Come on. So yeah, I just wanted to point that out. There's been a lot of posts about this and I haven't even opened up the app to get this yet. I need a little bit of a build up. Okay. It's quite the big auto collection. I don't know if my heart can take it just going to fame right away. So I'm chilling. Okay. We're chilling. But yeah, a lot of posts like this. And if you're feeling like this, you're not alone. A lot of other people are as well. We have this guy saying a post right below that last one, I'm quitting. With 69,000 coins, 15,000 credits. You know this guy was prioritizing saving credits if, for example, this guy has like roughly the same amount of credits and he managed to get like triple, quadruple the amount of coins. So this guy was saving his credits for a rainy day. And as you can see, all collected. He bumped up to Satyrian Fame 3 off those credits. That's nuts. Oh, we have another one here. Where'd my legendary star drops go? Good question, bro. Good question. He had one for sure. And yeah, wow, that's weird. It's weird. Oh yeah, before we move along to the actual like glitches going on, I wanted to show this here. I had to do a double take as well. Admittedly, I haven't looked into every single record there is in the game, right? So when I saw this, I had to do like a freaking triple take. Trade offer, good meme. I receive 1,750,000. Oh my gosh, and you receive 500 XP. The actual record is called True Gold Wardrobe 5. I think 5, right? Or 4, excuse me. Collect 50 True Gold skins, bro. Oh my gosh. 1,000,007, basically 2 million coins, right? Now, I kid you not, I've been playing this game basically since it's been released, right? Way back in beta. I have benefited off of so many different currency conversions and stuff like that to coins and things like that. I've seen my coin total up in like the 500,000s to 1,000,000 before, and I do not have anywhere near 50 True Gold skins. This freaking thing record is gonna be for like, especially like for free to play players, that thing is never getting done. Okay, I'm just gonna say it. Never ever. But now that we have some of the general conversations going on inside of the community about this update, I next wanted to transition into some of the most bizarre bugs in this game coming out with the update that, you know, most of the time, because I've been covering this game for a long time and I've seen so many different bugs, I've been able to like come up with like a reasonable explanation as to why these things are happening, or like a cause, a reason, how to do it. But this time around, it's so obscure and so strange that like I'm dumbfounded and I'm just along for the ride, right? But before we get into that situation, this kind of, I think, is related to it. But as you can see, there was a few people in the community that were getting this offer in the shop. Taking a look at the post, so there was an offer for the new Dynamite Pro skin for only 29 gems, but it's now removed. So this is not a one-off situation. Several people also got this offer in the shop, and it translated into a few different occurrences. One in which that I saw was someone purchased it for 29 gems. They were able to see it on their screen, right? You could see the UI and everything, but then once you went into a match, it was just a default Dynamite skin. So you purchased it and you weren't able to actually use it. But then in other circumstances, I saw people purchasing the offer and then it was just like a random Meg skin or something like that, completely different from what they purchased. Now, of course, if you're purchasing this for 29 gems, you know, like, that's not where we should be purchasing it, so stuff might be a little off here, so don't expect to get that 29 gems back, right? But this, I think, is related to like a bigger bug or glitch going on right now that has some sort of strange interactions with like certain skins not operating as they should, like a freaking Lou skin acting like a Kenji with his mechanics. Just this weird like mask bug going on. And probably the most egregious example that I could give you all to kind of tee up this bug and what people are going through right now. This game that we're about to get into, this guy posted, is the second match that defeated 1-3 with the Pearl, Melody, Primo, Griff, Daryl, and Jesse on the match, right? So we queue into it. They end up saying, what am I even playing against? All right. It's actually funny as frick, okay? But like, look at this loading screen. The tee off screen, whatever you want to call it, bro. We got a little, like a little miniature samurai bot queuing into this match. What is happening? It's so derpy. I laughed my head off when I first saw it, dude. It's so funny. But one brawler's missing. We're missing Griff, right? So for some reason, this individual queued into the match as this samurai mouse robot, and then he has Griff's mechanics. It's so strange. Again, this is probably the most like egregious example that I could find, like a freaking mouse robot as Griff. But yeah, I had to show off this one. The fact that we can see him in the freaking game loading screen or whatever, the Q-in screen, is so funny. And he's so small and derpy. It's so good. Oh, I think we're kind of getting some context here. What the frick? Is this a bug, this guy says? Does this look a little weird to you guys? Do you see any issues here? It's freaking Edgar as the Dynamite. What is happening? I cannot explain this bug or glitch. What is causing it? I need to know. It's so interesting. This one, yeah. Am I high or something, this guy says. Do you notice anything strange going on? It's a freaking Lou playing as Kenji, as I was saying before. You know how confusing that would be, hopping into that match, seeing Lou dash around like that and using a freaking Kenji hypercharge on you. It's so strange. This one doesn't have any evidence, but I get a report. I chose Kenji and I move like Kenji, but the model broke. IDK what the bug is, and I don't even have Meg. So it's not even like a specific skin that's doing this, right? Or I guess we do have evidence because we have Kenji's mechanics down there, right? With the gadget and the hypercharge playing as Meg. So strange. So it's not just like that specific Lou skin that's the culprit where like, you know what I'm saying? It's just like doing strange stuff. It's hard to explain. Some other ones that I ended up seeing this morning was like someone using the brand new Dynamite skin in game, and that's what you see, but then he ends up shooting like Surge. It's just a really bizarre situation that I have no idea or explanation for. It might just be at random too. You hop into it and the textures just think that you're Meg or something, but you are playing Kenji. Don't know. But yeah, man, wanted to report here on the very first day of some of the stuff that's been going down inside of the community. I'll be sure to keep you guys up to date if we get any other information about all this. And make sure to stay tuned. There's a bunch of fun content along the way for this brand new update coming out here that we need to dive into. So subscribe, stay tuned, I'd appreciate it. But yeah, guys, thank you so much, and we'll see you in the next one. Adios, take care.